For the stiffener, um, the thickness, because we want this plate to reinforce the flange, right? So we're gonna take the same thickness. So the flange thickness was 8, and I'm gonna use to be also 8 millimeter. Then I'm gonna press on OK. Then after that, I'm gonna go and assign section, and I don't need to create any set. I'm gonna uncheck sets, and I'm gonna click on OK. They will ask me to, okay, let me do this again. Let me assign here. I forgot to select. I will assign, and then here I'll take stiffener section. Then I'm gonna click on OK. As you can see, our stiffener has been created and has been assigned. Okay, so this is how we can do the first step. This is the first step. Then next, since we have stiffener, we have beam. Let's go under my beam first of all. Let me go here on the parts. Let me go on part 1. So since we have the beam already, this is our beam, we have to indicate where should we put the stiffener, right? So this is the most important. I'm gonna partition. I'm gonna make a line on both. Let me zoom for you. I'm gonna make a line for both web and also flange. So for flange, sorry, I'm gonna make the line for both flange and also for the web. I'm gonna make a line, cut the line, and it should be at the same section, right? It should be at the same section. So how I'm gonna do it? I'm asking questions, I'm teaching at the same time. That is crazy though. All right, so I'm gonna do this. I will go on properties. I'm gonna go on part. Just go on part. I will go on here. I'm gonna go on partition face sketch. If you click on it, if you hot click on it, you see that we have a lot of parts. We have a lot of type. The partition face project edge. We have the partition first insert by other face. We have the partition face extend another face. We have a partition face use curve path. So what I mean is we have a lot of method, right? But the best method to use for this project is partition face sketch. Is one of the simplest, and also what is so easy to use, right, to understand. So I'm gonna click on it, and then here the computer will ask me, the software will gonna ask me to select the face, select the first to partition, right? So I'm gonna click on this. I think I actually start with the web. I'm gonna click on the web instead. I'm gonna click on OK. Then the computer will ask me to select the edge or axis that will appear. It doesn't matter because I can just take the vertical on the right or vertical on the left. I'm gonna take the first one. It doesn't matter because we need both. Like we need the line for in both sides, in the left side and the right side. And then the computer will ask me to select the edge. So I can just select any line here. Okay, now it's my time to cut the beam. Just make sure I really understand how to cut. Don't even slides different of distance can change the deformation of your beam, right? So you have to make sure to understand clearly how to do this partition. I will do this. I'm gonna go slowly, so you don't need to get lost, right? So what I know here is in my project, right? Let me open my project. But it's okay. We can use this one. Let's say this is our this part is our support, right? And we need to put the first, like we need to put. Let me just. I wanna make sure about the distance first. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure about the distance. I don't wanna create a wrong distance. Okay, so it's like this, right? So we know that our beam, we know that the beam itself, right, has 2930 millimeter, right? The first partition start from the support. Okay, the beginning is here because we turn the beam, right? The beginning is here, so we start the first partition start uh from from the support to here. So this should be 115. So 115. So from the support 115 millimeter, we have one stiffen, right? A stiffener, sorry, stiffener. And then from 115 to 790, we have another one. And then from 790 to 2140 here, we have another we have another stiffener. And then after that, the last stiffener should be on um 2815. Okay, 2815. So from this side to 115, right? So this is how we can make it. But in computer, you don't need to like to be more specific. Just make sure, right, to make them symmetrical. Or but you don't need to be more like specify dimension. Like you have to pick 115, 175. No, it's like this, right? I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna go here. This is the parts. I will take the create isolated points. I need to fix one part. So let's say I would like, according to my beam, I would like my stiffener to be here, right? To be here. Let's just say, let me just put it here. I'm gonna put it here on this line, and you can see here, like, check the X and Y on in the Y. This option here is changing, right? So if I put it here, you will see that I have I have 50 on X direction. I have 50, and Y direction I have negative 1,319. Right? Point is so important. Dot 410. So just make sure this part is identical to the left part, like to the top part. Okay. So here I will write this. Just make sure I'm gonna take 50. I'm gonna click 50, and this one, let's just say let me make easy number for us, so it's gonna be easy for us to remember. I will take one 133 1 1 1 1 3 3. Okay, let me just write it down so I don't want to forget. 1330. Okay, and I'm gonna click. It should be negative. Sorry, it should be negative value, and then I'm gonna click on OK. So this is how the first partition should be here. Okay, then I'm gonna link it. I will come here and then fix. I'm gonna fix this part. Fix this part though. Okay, it has been fixed because we rotate the beam, right? So it's hard for me to see. So after that, I'm gonna take the line. I'm gonna create a line, connected line. From here, it should be straight line. Straight line means this is straight. This should be straight line. You can see if they put X means it's straight line. Okay, if it doesn't, if X is not showing, means that it's not straight yet. Okay. I'm gonna press escape, and to make sure that it's straight, or is the it should be 25, right? Wouldn't that it should be 25? So to make sure it's straight, I will go on. I'll go on tool. But here, oh no, I can just go here. Sorry, I can just go here on dimension. And then let's see. And click on dimension. Let's see. It should be, sorry, it should be 100 because it's the height. So we rotate the beam. It should be 100. Sorry. The angle, it should be later because I can change. I need to finish designing first. Okay. I'm gonna press escape, and then here I'm gonna repeat the same process on at the other end. At the other end here, I'll take the indicator, and we know that it should be 50, and how much, guys? 1330. Okay, so you have to know these values, and it should be identical. And then I'm gonna press OK. So the computer told me it should be here. I'm gonna fix these points to know. So then to move, I'm gonna fix these points. Okay, then after that I will create a straight line from this flange to the other flange. It should be straight line. Okay, I'll press escape. Then I don't want to confirm right now because I need to have two more, right? We also have, as I said before, we have the first one. The first, as I said, the first partition, the first stiffener start from one, start from 0, like here, to 115. Okay, and then the next one, which contains the forces, it starts from this supports to 590. So 590 should be, I'm gonna take four line. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna take 4 line. It's up to you, but you have to be more logical. You know what I'm saying? Don't just pick because here the computer, it won't treat it doesn't matter how much distance you put your stiffener, as long as the identical distance, like the left part and the right part of they've been in the same distance, like, and the all of the supports and stiffen also, they align the same distance. The computer will execute the function like the one from our project. You know what I'm saying? So it won't be different at all. Okay, so don't be more specific about the point, but just make sure it's identical. So as I said, I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4. I will take 4 here. I will go here again. I will pick the create isolated points. As I said, I'll choose 4 square. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 square. So we have 728. 728. It's better for me to take 50. I mean, 50 is the x. It won't change because straight line. We're in x direction, but y should be negative. As you can see on top here, it's negative. So I'm gonna take instead of taking 728, I will take I don't know how much. Let's just say it should be also under 7. It should be 730. Let's just take 730. 730, negative 730, 730, and then press OK. So this the fixed point. Let's fix this point. It should be fixed, and then this point, and then after that I'm gonna press OK. Then I can set design from here to this one. Should be straight line. Okay, press escape. I will go back to the other part. I'll go onto the other part, and then I'll pick the line. I'll go straight. So here should be 50, and as I said before, 730, 730. 730 is positive, right? 730, and then click OK. Then I will fix this part, fix this one, then OK, confirm again. Then let's make a straight line here, and then escape. So now our 4 line on the first on our web has been created. These are the partition. So this is where we're gonna put our how can I say, this is where we're gonna put our stiffener. Okay, so after that I can just confirm the sketch, right? I'm gonna click on OK, and then you can see the beam has been divided into should be 4, right? Is 1 plate, 2 plates. Let's say how many plates. It should be 4 plates. 1, 2, and 3, and also we have another one here, 4. Okay, we got another one here, 5. This plate for this one. Oh, it should be 5. Sorry, it should be 5. This for the support, these 2 supports, and this one, because the load gonna be concentrated to this part, the middle part. Okay, makes sense. Okay, because we need to have a curve here. All right. Okay, guys. So this is the second part. This is the second step. But we also need to have the same line on the top, on the bottom, and the top, the top and the bottom of the flange. Okay, so we're gonna repeat the same process because like it's gonna be simple though. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna pause the video because just to repeat the same process over and over. So I will click here again just to make sure. Then I will pick this part. Okay, and then vertical. Okay, then I will pick this line. All right. I'm using the border flange. Okay, don't. So we should also have four line. I'm gonna repeat the same process, but here don't get how can I say don't get full because you might think, right, if I pick this line to this line, it will be straight line. Let's see, this line is 12 points. Okay, 12, it doesn't matter. It's 11330, so it's correct. Okay, it went okay, I can just click here and then make a line. It should be a straight line. The y direction is the most important because y direction can change, but x direction doesn't change. X direction is the original point. Okay, so the y direction should be straight. The x should be up here, right? Then click on OK. Okay, just make sure there is no any gap. And then here I'll repeat the same process. Let's go on top. Let's go on top. $730, okay, $730, and then here you get $730. These are $730. You can see $730. If I check $730, you can see $730. Then I repeat the same point, the one on top. And then from here also I will pick the same. I'll take the same function. Escape. Also 730. 730 should be straight. 730. Okay. And then I'll press escape. Then the last one I'm gonna repeat the same partition for the supports. Here I will go again on the line, and it should be 1330. And then okay, right. So the idea is it's better for you to start using the web because the web is gonna give other reference points. Okay. Now I don't need to measure again. I don't need to tap because it's gonna waste my time. Okay. Then I'm gonna press OK. Now you can see the top flange as line. Okay. The top flange that line already. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna repeat the same. I'll click here. So now you can see, right? I've created all of the partition all over the beam, like both sides. Like you can see the first side as a partition. And if I rotate the beam, I'll just rotate the beam and see. Let me just do this. And then rotate the beam. If I rotate the beam, you see the other parts also. The other face also has a partition. You can see the line. So they should be identical. They should be aligned. All of the cards should be aligned. Like there's no any gap, even a slight angle gap shouldn't be allowed in this design. Okay, now we have our parts. Everybody's happy. Okay. All right. So so in this case, I'll press escape first of all. We finished already. We finished the interaction. Interaction is more about interaction is about welding, like tie. I'm gonna talk about this after this part. So first of all, we need to mesh. We need to mesh our how can I say? We have to mesh our parts, right? Our steps. Let's say our parts. I'm gonna go on mesh. So mesh is what does mesh mean? So mesh is one of the process in its ways the process which give the computer they give the software the mechanism how can I say the process of calculating each part You know, like our beam is a wide beam. Like we in our minds we know it's steel beam, and we can use hand calculation to calculate the forces, but without meshing your model, the computer won't be allowed. The computer won't be able to calculate all of the forces on it or any step on it, like boundary steps, like forces on it. Okay, so when you mesh it, you divide beam into small pieces, and then you allow computer to calculate according to those pieces. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, but under object, I want to take assembly because we didn't connect anything yet. So I'm gonna go on part, and I'm gonna take the mesh for all of them should be 10. The mesh should be 10 for all of them Okay, but all of them I mean for the beam and also for the stiffener. I'm gonna start from here. You can see this part. This part is seed part, but we need this. We need the mesh parts. I'm gonna click. If I over click on it, like if I hold click on it, we can see we have delete mesh. If you have a delete mesh that you have to delete, you can delete it from here, but we need to create mesh. So I'm gonna click on here. I'm gonna just click here, this part. But before we do that, we can seed part first. We have seed. We can also click on seed part here, and then they're gonna ask you the approximate global size. As I said before, is 10, and I'm gonna click on OK. Okay, and then all of the elements would be selected. Then the seeding definition completed. Press OK. It's not over yet. Here for the mesh parts, you can just click on it to confirm the mesh. Just OK to mesh the part. Just say OK. Then you can see. Let me change the view here. We can see our beam has been meshed into small pieces, and those small pieces it's so important. It's really important. Those pieces they're gonna be the one to allow the computer to do any further calculation. Okay, so just make sure, just really understand this process is so important. It's so crucial to meshing is one of the best in terms of allow the computer to calculate your beam. I'm gonna repeat the same for the YouTube stiffener. I don't know why. I don't even know why I put YouTube stiffener. I don't know why. It's just a name, guys. Don't worry. So I'm gonna repeat the same process. I'm gonna go here, and I'll take 10 for it. I'm gonna click on OK. You can see it has been seed up, and then after that I can just go here on mesh part to I didn't confirm. Sorry, I didn't confirm. 10. Okay, I need. Okay, I did. Sorry, I confirmed by mistake, but it's okay. You just need to repeat the same process. Just go on seed parts and then say done. I didn't press done before, but I pressed it, but I don't remember. Then here on the mesh parts, I click OK. This is more about seed edge. We don't need this yet. So we don't need this in this video. Okay, now we have meshed all of our parts. We have meshed the beam, and then we have meshed the stiffener. You can see the stiffener has been divided into small pieces, and this small piece is gonna be more important for the beam to calculate. Like, I mean, for the computer to calculate, it's like more long process for the computer, right? All right. So now we can create instance. So create instance means combine. We have to combine the stiffener, and also we have to combine the beam. So the beam and the stiffener should be combined in one window. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on assembly here, and then create instant. I'm gonna create instant. I will take part on it. I will select parts. I'm gonna press shift, and then I'm gonna select YouTube stiffener. Then after that, it should be auto. The name should be auto, and the create instance from parts, no model. It should be parts because we assembling some different two parts together, and then we need a thickness offset between this beam and this stiffener. So I don't want them to be attached to each other yet. So I'm gonna click on auto offset from other instance. I'm gonna click on here. You can see you have a distance. I will check it and then I'm gonna click on OK. All right. All right. So now we have our, how can I say, we have everything that you want. Okay, our beam and our stiffener, they're in the same window. So now it's our time to rotate. It's our time to rotate the instance. Okay, so I need to rotate the instance. So I need to make this beam, this stiffener to be vertical. How I'm gonna do this? So vertical means what direction. You can see what direction is vertical, is like the height of the building, right? What direction? So sorry, Z direction. Sorry, in my case it should be Z direction because I'm using 3D. So I need to change it into Z direction. This is Z direction here. What I'm gonna go here, I will go on translate. Instead of rotate, I'm gonna translate it. Sorry, I'm gonna translate it. No, I'm gonna translate the instance. I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna select it. I'm gonna click on OK. Then here, Z direction, as I said, it should be 1. No, hold on first. Let me restart. You have to select it first. Click here. The first one should be 0, and the next I need to from 0 to 1. 1 means it should be rotate only in Z direction. I'm gonna click on OK. It should be 90-degree. Position of instance, OK. Hold on first, guys. There's a problem. Okay, I'm gonna repeat the same process again. I'm gonna press here. I will rotate the thing. Let me just use rotate better. Okay. Let me rotate it to 1. Let's do this first. Rotate. We're gonna rotate 0 first. I don't want to change anything. I'm gonna put 1 here. I'll put 1 here and then 90-degree. Okay, correct. So the first, you don't need to change anything. You should leave it the way it was, like the initial 0, 0, 0, all of the X, Y direction and Z direction, that's 0. And then for the second enter, it should be the X direction should be 1. Should have Z direction should have 1. Should rotate in 90-degree. Okay. So it's kind of tricky, so you have to know how. So now I need to, after rotate, I need to translate it. Okay, so we rotate first and then we translate it. Before I translate it, I need to create, how many do we need? We need, we have 4, we have 8. We need 8 of this big boy here. So what I'm gonna go, I will go here. I will go on linear pattern. I'm gonna click here. Oh, I didn't confirm. Sorry, I didn't confirm my rotation. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna rotate this again, don't worry. So I'm gonna repeat the same process. So I go here on I'll go here on rotate instance. Okay, select the instant that I wanna rotate. Click on OK. Then the first select axis or a start point. Everything should be initial, like 0. Okay, and then after here, the end point should be rotating in Z direction. That's why I put I put 1 in Z direction, then press OK. Then the angle of rotation should be 90-degree, so vertical. I'm gonna click OK. And then the position of instance should be OK. And then select, and then let me just click on down here. Okay, and now it's our time to translate it. Let me go and translate. But before I translate it, I need to multiply this instance. I'm gonna go on linear, click on linear, select this instance, I mean this stiffener, click on OK. Then here the number of offsets. I can see the number of offset is how many do you want? I want 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 8, and this is only the top. It's the same thing though. It's the same. Again, it's the same for me. It's the same. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are 8. I need 8. 8 of these big boys. I'm gonna click on OK here. And then now I need to place them in the correct way. And to place them is to translate it. I'm gonna click on translate. I'm gonna take one randomly. I'm gonna select is OK. And then here I need these points, like I need these endpoints to, because they have the same thickness. I mean, they have the same width, the same height, right? So it's 100. The height here is 100, and the width here is 25. Okay, so I need these points to be connected to these points. So if it's connected to this point, means it's gonna connect to other points. Okay. Yeah, correct. So I'm gonna just repeat the same process for the remaining one. So I'll repeat again. Okay, you see it has been placed properly. I'm gonna click on it. I'll repeat the same process. So I need this endpoint, and this endpoint should be here, and then okay. Then I'm gonna just repeat the same. So let me just click here. Okay, I need this endpoint. I need these endpoints to be here, to my other cards to be here. Okay. Then for this face, the last one, it should be here. I'll select these parts. Okay. And then endpoint. Be here, and then okay. Then I'm gonna repeat the same process for the other part, for the left part, but for that side I need to rotate the beam to see the other side. I need to rotate the beam. I'll rotate the beam from here, but it's okay. I don't need to rotate the beam though. I don't need to rotate the beam. I don't need to rotate the beam. I can just yeah. I can just do this. I just select this, one of the stiffener. Then after that, click on I only select this, the one in red. Click done. And then I need this endpoint to be this endpoint here. Okay. Yeah, okay. You don't need to rotate. You don't need to rotate the beam. It's gonna waste your time. Then I'm gonna repeat the same over and over, like here. Done. And then the point that I can see, the one that I'm confident with, is this point, always this point, the one that I'm confident with. Okay. Is it okay? I should be here, and then okay. Then the second last, I think the second last. This point is visible. I'll take this point, and then here. Something's missing though. It should be 8, but something's missing. Okay. Let me bring it here. That okay. Okay, now I can rotate the beam and see. I think I didn't put one part. I don't know. It should be 8. one stiffener is missing. Like let me just rotate the beam and see. I rotate the beam from the middle, from the middle here. I'll zoom it and then go and rotate. Even here it's okay. You can just go the beam like this. Yeah, here is missing. This part is missing. This part is missing. One stiffener. You can see it's empty. Okay, you can see it's empty, right? I can just take it from here. Let me do this. Oh, let me do this. Remove the rotate option. Then I'm gonna click here, and then I want only this end part to be aligned here. Okay, now I finished creating my let me say done. So now I finished creating my how can I say I finished creating this stiffener and the beam. Okay, so in our minds, right, it's like as an engineer, you will know that this is the end. Now I can apply loads, I can apply the boundary condition, right? And then run the analysis. No. So there's a part means the weld. In life, we have to weld. We have to weld these elements to the flange, to the web. Okay, but here in abaqus, the only possible way of attaching this element to the beam is called tie. Okay, the constraint tie. Okay, so if I go on interaction, okay, interaction here, and if I go here on create constraint, means attach this parts are not attached. They're sketch, but they're not attached yet. So if I apply the load, the computer will get lost. Right, because none of these parts are attached to the web, okay, or to the flash. So I need to attach all of these parts together. So this is gonna be a little bit tricky, and many people get lost here. It's kind of like a little bit tricky here. Like you have to understand more. So to do the constraints, tight constraints here, you need to weld. You need to weld the beam. I mean the stiffen to the beam. The stiffener, to the beam. But in abaqus, you have to indicate which one is the sets and which one is the surface, right? Okay, let's say, okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning. I'm gonna start from this beam. This is the beam, right? If I click on this stiffener, stiffener, you can see this stiffener is linked to this beam, to this beam, to this beam. I mean, to this flash, to this flash, this flash, and also to this web and to this web, right? So I need to create a method which tell the computer that this flash, I mean this stiffener is connected to this web, this flash. I mean, sorry, this flash, this flash, this flash, and this flash. And for the remaining one also is the same, right? Like let me give another example. For the second stiffener, it's also attached to this part, to this web, to this flash, this flash, this flash, and this flash. You understand? And so on. So like we have to know like which parts your stiffener is attached to, right? And when you're attaching the stiffener, stiffener should come last, not the first one. Should become last. I'm gonna show you what I'm saying. Okay. The computer, the instance, YouTube stuff. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on feature. I mean, I'm gonna change first of all. I'm going to tool. I'm gonna go on tool, and then I'm gonna create the set. So set is only for stiffener. It's not for surface. So set, I'm gonna go on create. The first one I'm gonna say stiffener 1. Stiffener 1 means here. Let me show you. This is the stiffener 1, and then I'm gonna press escape to cancel the pan function, and then here to not make mistake. First of all, I'm gonna confirm the name stiffener 1, but here to not make mistake, for the selection option here, I will pick face. because don't select any line. If you select any line, it's a mistake. It should be face. It should be all of these all of these elements, because this element has four parts, right? It's like a rectangle, right? It has four parts. Just the big length and just the small length. Okay, so that's why you have to pick face every single time. You need to pick face in this to select this option. You see, if I click on this, if I click on the face, I can select all of the elements at once, right? But if I don't pick face, if I pick edge, you see, I can look only the line, right? You see, it's a mistake, right? So you have to make sure that it's face and then select this as the first set. Okay, and then click on OK. So these are our first sets. Then I'm gonna repeat the same for the remaining part. So this is the I'm gonna repeat the same. I'm gonna just go here. Tool management. Create stiffener 2. Okay. It should be face. Select. Okay. Create stiffener 3. Continue. Skip this one. Okay. And then I'm going to repeat the same. This is gonna be stiffener 4, right? Stiffener 4. Okay. Then I'm gonna select this one, and then done. Okay. Now we can see if I click on 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I zoom the beam, you can see. If I click on 1, you can see this is 1 already. 2, 3. And then so on. Okay, now we need to repeat the same part. So this is gonna be 6 the other side. So this stiffener here, this stiffener here, it should be 6, 7, 8. So we have 8. Okay, this should be 5. So this should be 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so I'm gonna just rotate it. I'm gonna just select this one here, just to select it. Then I'm gonna rotate to make sure that it's the correct stiffener that I'm gonna select. I will go here and then let me do this and put it in the middle, and then rotate. I'm gonna rotate it. Okay, I'm gonna rotate it like this. Yeah, I'm gonna press escape, press anywhere, and then here I'm gonna go again and create a stiffener 5, stiffener 5, create. I will pick this one. Oh, huh? I'll pick I'll pick this one. It's the face, right? I'll pick this one face, then click here. Let me see. Yeah, and then I'll create another one, stiffener 6. I'll pick this, and then here, don't forget this. This 1, 2, this 6, right? This 6. This should be 7, and then 8. Okay. I'll take a stiffener 7 here, and then the last one should be stiffener 8. Okay, you can just name it whatever you want to name. You want to name them, right? So you don't need to follow my steps. Then click on enter, continue, sorry, and then pick this one to be 8. So now you have to verify. Let me set from 8. It should be highlighted. Okay, here also, and 6, and then 5. Okay, now I create the sets. Really important. It's gonna be important for the welding. Okay, I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna change the direction. I mean the location of the beam, like the way that it should be normal. I'm gonna click OK. All right. So here now I need to define the space. I mean the surface. which surface which surface connect to stiffener, sorry. So what I'm gonna do, I will go here again on tool. I'll go on surface management, manager, and then go on create. Okay, for the, let's say, surface one, surface one is for the stiffener one. Is for the stiffener one. Okay, I'm gonna go on one. So this stiffener here is connected. I'm gonna click on this first. It should be. Let me use. Okay, it should be surface. Surface means you can only pick surface, right? You can pick edge, you can pick nodes, nothing. I'm gonna press shift after selecting one surface. It's also linked to this. Okay, let me start for you guys. The first surface, right, for this stiffener is this one. Select shift. Now press shift. This one, this one, this one, and also the web. Okay, the web. So this no this yellow, this orange line is not selected. Just like it's not selected. These are the ones selected. Okay, then this is the first surface for this stiffener. Then I'm gonna press enter. I'm gonna take any color. I'm gonna take purple. Then here sub 2. Then I'm gonna repeat the same. Like, you have to understand here. Sub 2 should be. So we are here, right? This is our stiffener. This stiffener, I'm gonna press escape first. It's connected to this web, to this web, to this flash, this flash, this flash, this flash. Okay, no problem there. And then okay, I'll take the same color, purple, and then here surface 3, sub 3. Now we are on this side. Stiffener number 3, right? It's connected to this. Okay, so I'll press escape, and then it's connected to this part. Shift this part, this part, this part, this part, and this part. Okay, no mistake, right? So here, if you make mistake, you're gonna make computer like it won't be the result that's gonna get. It's gonna be an error. So you can go further with this one. So you have to make sure all of the surfaces have been sealed or have been welded together. Okay, now I'm gonna go on OK, and then purple, create, sub 4, continue. We're here. We're here. This shift, this part, this, okay. All right, then press OK, and then here. Then repeat the same thing that we are doing for the just you can rotate the beam. Just make sure you can rotate the beam. Right. So I just rotate the beam, and then I'm gonna press escape to cancel the comments rotate. And then here I'm gonna create sub 5, sub 5, continue. It should be for this stiffener, it should be this part. I'm gonna press shift here, this, this, and this. Okay. Then okay, I'll take brown. Um, brown is just the color, guys. Don't don't get confused because someone asked me a question. What the hell are you taking brown color? What can no, just for the view. It's not something important. Just to distinguish later on. All right, so I'm gonna create the self 6, right? For this the surface which is connected to this stiffener. I will go on continue, and then after continue, I will pick this one. Shift again to hold shift here and here, and then press OK. Okay, brown. I'll take the color brown. Then for the we're almost done, guys. And then here I'm gonna repeat the same sub 7. I guess it should be here, 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 and then OK, then brown, and then for the last one, I'm gonna create it sub 8. Continue. It should be this part, this part, this part, this part, this part, this part, and then OK, and then brown. So I want to make sure that all of the surface have been selected properly. I'm going to start from the last one, 8. Let me see. Okay, it's correct. Sorry. Let me see, 7. 7 also correct. 6. 7. 6. 6 is a problem though. 6 is a problem. I didn't select the plates, the web. So I'm gonna press. I'm gonna go and edit, and then I will select the web, and then OK. Brown. Then press again 6 and see. Okay, now it's OK. So this is the most important thing. That's how about 5? Okay, 5. Everything has been selected. Let's switch the beam and see. Let's go on 4. Correct. Let's go on 3. Correct. Let's go on 2. Correct. Let's go on 1. Correct. Okay. Now it's okay. Now done. Okay, just press done. Let me do this. Finish already. Okay, now I can close this. So now it's the most important part. Now we have to weld it. So we have to connect all of these parts. This is where the computer can make mistake. I mean, if you don't design properly, you won't finish designing your beam because of this simple mistake. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on interaction, and on interaction I will create constraint. Sorry, I'm gonna click here, and it should be constraint. We have constraint 8, so we have 8 constraints, right? For each stiffener we have 1 constraint. Okay, don't put every constraint, every stiffener, eight stiffener in 1 constraint. No. The first constraint, I'm gonna just name it constraint, and it should be tie because you're using tie constraint. Then continue. Here, never start with the nodes. Don't click on the nodes. No. Always start, because our beam is more complex. Start with the surface. The surface should be the main type. So the surface should be the one, the main type, which is linked to which is being connected, which will be connected to the stiffener. So that's why I'm saying surface. Click on the surface first of all. I'm gonna start from this Stefan. I'm gonna go in surface. Is the make sure the highlight selection in viewport is activated, so you're gonna know which one you're clicking. Pick the surface. This is our surface one. I'm gonna click on OK. Then now I can go in node region. I will pick Stephen one, right? Stephen one. I'm gonna click on OK. And then I will link them together. Now you can see you have this small bubble, like small circle, which means that it has been linked. Then I'm gonna repeat the same for the remaining part. So I'm gonna click here. Let me just reduce the beam. The first constraint tie. Second constraint suffers. We have 2 second suffers. Go on continue, and then nodes should be Stephen 1, and then okay. All right, and then here we're gonna go again back. We have number 3 and number 4. We're gonna do the same for number 3, Stephen and number 3. Tie, and then suffers 3. Okay, and then new nodes regions should be node regions the set. Stephen 3. Okay, and then okay, and then we go again back. We go get constraint 4. We take the surface should be surface 4. Continue, and then the node should be Stephen 4. And then okay. Now I will switch here. I won't switch. I will just adjust the view. I will go again here on the tight constraint, and then surface should be 5. Let me just rotate the beam and see. This is 6, right? This is 5. 5, and then okay. Okay. Now we connect this part to this part. Then here we're gonna repeat the same parts. So 6, constraint 6. So we have to take surface number 6, which can be linked to the nodes number 6 as well. And then okay. After this, let's go again back here. Constraint 7. So 7, we use surface 7, and then we should be linked to the node 7. And for the last one, we have 8, tie constraint 8, 8, surface 8, and the node should be 8. And then okay. All right. I'm gonna rotate it. I'm gonna apply the ISO view, and then here I'll open the management of this constraint manager, and you can see we have 8 constraints. So 8 constraints mean that we have 8 weld. All right, so this is the meaning of this part. So now it's attached. To the beam. So if there's a mistake, we have to make sure that we have to repeat again these constraints. Right? Maybe we made a mistake somewhere. Right? All right. So we close this part. Now the boundary. The boundary is so important. I'm gonna go on load combination. For the load here. So you have to understand one thing, right? These stiffeners that we use close to the support, they don't carry any applied load, like any separate applied load by itself. We use it, right, because it's close to the supports. This support is gonna be fixed, right? So it's gonna help to reduce the amount of the force on these supports, if I can explain it in easy way. right? So that's why we use the support. That's why we use the stiffener close to this support here. But these ones here, the one in the middle, it's gonna be the one that we're gonna use the force. This node is where we're gonna use the force. Like we have two concentrated force which gonna be applied to this part. But these ones here, they've been here. We use them just to reinforce these parts. I mean to distribute the load from the supports to this stiffener. This is the objective of stiffener close to the supports, right? But in the next video, we're gonna see that the stiffener and supports are gonna be close to each other, like close. They're gonna share the same nodes. So this is just the parent beam, but for the castellated beam, it's gonna be a little bit different. Okay, so let me just define the boundary. For the boundary, let me define the boundary here. If I click on create boundary condition, let's say this is our left supports. Oh, sorry. Before, let me create a set first. It needs a set. To apply the boundary, it needs a set. We have to indicate the computer. We have to indicate which kind of points is the support. So I'm gonna go on set under tool set, create again because we have it already. We have the set that we created before the stiffener that we created before the tie constraints, but here this is for the support. I will say left support. Then I'm going to continue. Should be geometry. Type should be geometry. Then for the support, I'll click here, press shift. Here, these lines, they are the support. They're gonna be the one fixed support. Okay, and I'm gonna click on OK. This left, I need to do the same for the right part. I'll just select the beam and then select again. Then here I'll rotate here. All right, here I'm gonna do the same. I will go on tool set. It's gonna create, then should be right support, right support, and then continue, and then I'm gonna pick the same thing that I picked for the left support, but in different I mean this become right now. Okay, and then I'm gonna click on OK. So this is our supports, and both supports should be fixed. For our case, everything was fixed. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do, I will go back on the view. Then I'll go back on the ISO view, and then after that, I will create the boundary again. I'll create the boundary, and then the first boundary is the BC boundary. BC means boundary, and then let's say left instead of the left part. It should be mechanical, and then it should be symmetry. Symmetry. Click here, and then because we create the sets already, I can just create sets. We have the sets already. We have the sets. This is left, so I'm gonna click on the left support. You can see it's been highlighted. Let's make sure every point that you see. And then there, I'll press escape. Then go and continue. And then here, since I'm gonna take everything fixed, and I picked symmetry, I'm gonna take the last one. U1 equals to 1, 2, and all of them are fixed. So I'm gonna pick this one. I'm gonna click on OK, and then you can see we have our supports. So this is our support. Then I'm gonna repeat the same one for the left part to go here up to the right part. Sorry, I'm gonna click right. Then should be symmetry, mechanical, and then right support. then the same, and then okay. So if you rotate the beam, if you navigate through the beam, you see that the right side has also supports. So this is the first one before you apply load. Okay.